been for Bridges of Madison County, for Adaptation, for The Devil Wears Prada, or Dallas. Like it should have been for Dallas. Let's be honest. Now, of course, I admit, even though I don't like The Iron Lady as a movie, Meryl Streep is doing excellent work in it. I can't knock the performance. Like she is bringing it from beginning to end. So yeah, I could have ranked this close to like number 10, number 11. Like, is this really worth having as far down as 15? I know it's controversial to some of you. I should just look at the performance itself. The nomination for the performance. Take the quality of the film a little bit. Meryl Streep, 20 Oscar nominations. The worst film he's never been nominated for, I believe, is The Iron Lady. This movie does not work. It is a slog of a narrative. It is definitely helped by Streep's performance. Again, she is very good, but like her third and what may very well be her final Academy Award win, it's just not one of my favorites. Number 14, Best Actress, Postcards from the Dead.
Is this some kind of candy camera thing? Huh? Where's the camera?
Shut up. Now, this is the only Oscar nomination where Meryl Streep did not attend the ceremony. She was pregnant with a fourth child, so she elected not to go. It is interesting that Streep, even in years where there is no chance in hell she's going to win, still shows up anyway. Like years she's nominated for this Osage County, The Woods, and Foreign Conservation. She's there in the audience, even though she would say, well, I guess I'll enjoy the show because I'm not going up to that stage, right? She also didn't have a shot in hell of winning the Postcards from the Dead because that was the year of Kathy Bates in Misery, one of my favorite acting Oscar wins of all time. I love Misery, I love Kathy Bates, and he Brooks. It is a show-stopping cast and performance. Streep in Postcards from the Dead is very good. It's not like one of the greatest Oscar nominations just because I feel like that movie is really about the pairing of Streep with Shirley MacLaine, who was a knockout as her mom, in a film written by Carrie Fisher based on her own experiences, directed by Mike Nichols. It's one of Streep's very few nominations for a more comedic performance. This one landed in that 4-year stretch where Streep was doing comedies like She-Devil, Defend Your Life, and then Concert. Postcards from the Edge was the more dramatic film of the four. Don't have always the serializations in it, but director Mike Nichols hits the film kind of a light touch, and it's never deadly serious by any means. I like this performance a lot. It's a well-deserved Oscar nomination for Streep. I would put this ranking somewhere around the middle. Number 13, Best Actress, Out of Africa. It's kind of crazy, right? How amazing Meryl
Jessica
Streep is.
Pitcher, looking great. Thank you, thank
On
you.
this list is her great performance in Out of Africa, Best Picture winner in 1985, also won Best Director, huge hit at the box office. I feel like Out of Africa is a beloved film for many. I don't love it that much. I've seen it 2 or 3 times. I like elements of it. The romance between Streep and Robert Redford is lovely. Cinematography throughout Out of Africa is really nice. And Streep fully disappears into that role. It is kind of weird to watch Out of Africa and basically just see Robert Redford playing a version of himself in that film. But then Meryl Streep does not look anything like herself. Accent, black hair, like she creates a fully realized character and does an excellent job. It's just been kind of so-so about the movie, and I am more passionate about any of her other Oscar nominated performances. It would feel weird to me to rank Out of Africa at 5 or 6 or 7 or something. I don't think it's quite at that level. Again, she has some wonderful moments in this film. It's fantastic Meryl Streep performance. It's just not quite as good, I would say, as the top this time in her career, things were floundering, I would say. I mean, she was coming off of two Oscar nominations, the one for Thing and Music of the Hearts. But I feel like at the end of the 90s, people were looking at Streep as kind of this safe, dramatic actress who doesn't take too many chances. And what's so cool about Adaptation from 2002 was that it showed a brand
Ralph, hello, Ralph, hello.
Streep. She gets to be very funny. She is sexy. She was scary at times at the end. Unpredictable. Like this was a role that kind of redefined Meryl Streep for a new generation. 2002 was a pivotal year for Streep. Not only is she in Adaptation, but she also is Hours in a more dramatic performance. And for any Meryl Streep fan, this was a beautiful time in the movies. Both of the performances are amazing. But I really do love, especially that turn of Meryl Streep's in Adaptation. It is wild and bold and exciting. I'm so happy she won the Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actress that year. She didn't quite win the Oscar. That was the season of Catherine Zeta-Jones winning Most Everything. Chicago. But I bet Streep was in second place that year in the Oscars for this most marvelous performance. Number 11, Best Supporting Actress of Year. Now, 21 Oscar nominations for Meryl
Legendary, I just woke up and was watching your channel only to see that you're already live. Hello, Legendary. Ralph, Kuya Windy drawing while watching. Sige, sige.
time and time again over the next 50 years, right? And what a very cool first Oscar nomination it was for Streep. It and the Dearman, that year's Best Picture winner, also won Best Director, Best Supporting Actor for Christopher Walken. Just a magnificent film. The 3-hour epic does very much in three acts. The first act is that wedding sequence. The second act is that war. And the third act shows the aftermath of that war. It's revisited acts 1 and 3 and talked about in interviews how she really saw herself for Dearman as just the girl, but she didn't have very much to do in that movie. I think she's very good in Dearman. There might not be a whole lot for her to do in the stage, but she still makes her character Linda memorable, three-dimensional. You can feel her pain and thoughts in that final hour. And really, she's the only woman in the movie, and she's the only female character with resonance. It's like, well, if you're going to have only one who's proud and feel as men, male characters, might as well have a young Meryl Streep bringing her A game. The Deer Hunter is a fantastic movie, one of the greatest of the 1970s. And Meryl Streep, right at the beginning of her film career, showed the greatness that was to come. Number 10, Best Actress, The Ghost.
So how's this happening? So and anyone who thinks otherwise,
Legendary, what major difference are there between charcoal and graphite? What's better in your opinion and why? Um, I think aside from the tone, of course, graphite is a lot lighter and more grayish. Charcoal is dark and black. I think graphite can go down uh, to doing a more hyper realistic drawing or skin tone, and charcoal it's not quite, although it can also do, you could also do a realistic drawings with charcoal, but um, yeah, with graphite it's lighter, it's stronger, so you can create really hyper realistic drawings with 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 graphite pencils. And yeah, those, I think those are just the major difference. Some artists would like to achieve really darker shadows and tones, that's why they prefer charcoal, and some want something light. There are portraits that are just nice light grayish effect, which is also very pleasing to the eye. So it really just a matter of preference. But um, yeah, I like I don't know. I can't choose. I like them both equally. I guess it really just depends on what I want to achieve as a final result of the portrait. With White Wolf. Oh, how that's awesome work. Thank you, thank you. Legendary. To use Polychromos, do I also need to learn how to mix colors like in painting, or is it just like drawing where you are, where you are shading? Um, I think drawing using pencil or colored pencils is going to be a lot easier in terms of color combination, because it doesn't demand too much, analogy, or too much analysis of the color. You just have to get based on your, well, I trusted my instinct even as a beginner with colored pencils. I just pick the colors that, based on my personal judgment, that would make a good skin tone. And what I know, which I always do, is I have to have a range of different colors from dark brown to light brown to pinkish color to orangey light colors to flesh colors, and then just combine them together. And then while drawing, I would see some adjustment needed, and then I instantly add colors that I think is missing on the piece. So it's just like that, trial and error while you're working, because it's a lot easier to manage compared to like oil or watercolor or any other liquid mediums.
would have given her the Oscar again a year later for Sophie's Choice. Maybe they would have, but maybe not. And that would have been absolutely devastating. So it all worked out in the end. Even though Streep did not win for the French Lieutenant's Woman, she gives a great dual performance in this film that really showed off for the first time her very impressive skill set as an actor. Number 6, Best Actress, and Where's the Problem? I don't know how you're going to feel about this. I feel like some people might say, this ranking is high enough. Devil Wears Prada should be 2 or 3, but then I feel like others might say this is too high. Devil Wears Prada, this is a fun summer blockbuster comedy. She's not even like the main focus of the movie. Anne Hathaway is the genuine, the lead actress of the film. So I can see some people ranking Streep's Best Actress nomination for Devil Wears Prada. More like 10 or 12, maybe 14 or something.
Legendary if I want to use both charcoal and graphite for drawing, which is a better option from my base layer, charcoal or graphite. Um, I think charcoal is a better base layer because when you use graphite as a base layer, it's oily. What do you call it? What do you call it? The oily graphite is a little bit oily or something like that. If you put it as a base stone, the charcoal won't adhere to the paper that much. So it should be the other way around. The charcoal should be the base stone, and then you put graphite after. But I don't use dark charcoal as a base stone for graphite because they overwhelm the graphite. So if you have to use a graphite, rather a charcoal powder, what I would do is I don't buy the actual powder, but I get my hard charcoal pencil or the HB. This is the HB, this hard, and I powderize this one because it has a very light tone that would fit more, be more fitted to the graphite and do not overwhelm the graphite.
And then Meryl Streep was just perfection as the boss fell in The Devil Wears Prada. Number 5, Best Actress, Sylvia.
Kill him. They're trying to kill me. Castell. I can tell him about that.
I know, I might be sounding like a broken record at this point. We have 21 Oscar nominations to get through here, everybody. But holy cow, what a beautiful performance Meryl Streep gives. It's so good. Directed by Nichols, 1983, acted with Kurt Russell and Cher, and this comes right after Sophie's Choice. I mean, that film totally transcends into a space and time we have rarely seen from an actor in movies. So it's like, how do we follow that up? Oh, let's get another groundbreaking, incredible performance in a movie. Streep playing the real-life Karen Silkwood and a contemporary story. Something we don't see a whole lot from Streep in the 80s. Like her playing a contemporary, kind of average Joe American, who's going and doing her job, trying her best, and then suddenly finding herself in a situation where she believes it's her duty to locate the truth, even if it means putting her life in danger. She again completely loses herself into this character. After a while, forgetting watching Streep. I love her relationship with the characters played by Kurt Russell and Cher. Mike Nichols has such a way with actors. It's no mystery Streep will reunite with him again and again. She worked with him in Harper and Postcards from the Edge and Angels in America. Like Angels in America, that won Streep an Emmy. Her working relationship with Nichols gave us some truly spellbinding performances, including her phenomenal run as Karen Silkwood. Now again, this was the year after Sophie's Choice, so Meryl Streep was not going to win another Best Actress Oscar. It was 1 year after Sophie's Choice. That was the year Shirley MacLaine it really tugs on the heartstrings. It doesn't make Dustin Hoffman's character or Meryl Streep's character the villain ever. You understand why Streep's character of Joanna leaves at the beginning, and then why she comes back. But we as the audience have spent so much time with Dustin Hoffman's character of Ted basically being the only parent to this young boy, and so we are kind of on his side because of the film's point of view of this. But Joanna is not the villain, and Streep never plays her herself. She was devastated at first seeing basically leaving her child behind to go find herself. I imagine audiences in 1979 were probably thinking of her as the villain of the movie, because Streep is giving his performance, his character, everything. I think you can look at his character today as somebody who needed to get better mentally in order to become the parent he knows she can be his child. And even though Meryl Streep is not in Grandmother's China very much, but after the first scene, I think she's basically MIA for about an hour, maybe longer, which is so memorable in this film. She makes the most of her every moment, of her every scene. Her monologue in the courthouse that she apparently wrote herself. I don't know if everybody knows that. What she says in that pivotal moment at the end, when she's talking about why she left, why she's there now to be with her son, it's somehow even more emotional knowing Meryl Streep herself.
Legendary. How do I achieve sharp contrast in my drawings? I want my drawings to have the very dark areas, midtones, and light areas, but my shades come out too softly and blended together. If you can't achieve what you want with your darkest graphite, like a 10B or a 12B, but it feels like it is not yet enough, and you want a lot darker value, I think I suggest you should use Cretacolor Nero oil-based charcoal pencil. That is a lot better to use with graphite than the regular powdery charcoal. So try Cretacolor Nero and get the medium and the soft of that pencil. If you can get all the range of the Cretacolor, you should get them. But if you want just uh, to darken your shadows, I think you can go with the medium and soft. Kalakaw Vlogs, hello, hello.
You are with her. Understand whatever decision she makes is going to be the one that deals with rights, and Meryl Streep's performance in that scene is just breathtaking. It is one of the finest acting scenes I think we've ever gotten in the movies. It makes me cry every time, even though I understand the decision she makes. It's just a moving moment for the ages of Meryl Streep rolling up the cast. She has done so much great work throughout decades, but there's something about her performance during this last time that I just think makes it one of the finest actors. And she didn't win any Oscars that year because Susan Sarandon, kind of like Kate Winslet, was overdue in '96 and received 5 Oscar nominations without winning. So they gave Best Actress to Sarandon for Dead Man Walking, but I would say easily just as deserving would have been Meryl Streep winning her 3rd Academy Award for this massive film. And now, finally, we arrive at the popular choice, which I think Meryl Streep's best Oscar nominee is, of course, Best Actress, Sophie's Choice. Honestly, what more is there for you to say about this performance in this Oscar race? I have chosen Meryl Streep's Academy Award victory for Sophie's Choice as the best acting Oscar win of all time. In all the categories, in supporting actor, supporting actress, actress, this is the best one. In almost 100 years, the Academy Award, how many acting trophies have been given out? All up. Hundreds, thousands. The best one is Meryl Streep with Sophie's Choice. This is such a landmark performance in the history of film. The movie that made Meryl Streep Meryl freaking Streep, right? Like, I think part of the reason it was so hard for her to win a 3rd trophy is that every time she got another Oscar nomination, it was kind of being compared to Sophie's Choice. And it's like, how is she ever going to live up to what she accomplishes in Sophie's Choice? Nobody.
Ralph, manifesting matatapos niya ang portrait na yan before July 26. Ay, oo naman. Sure naman ako dun sa...
Looking at the latest and greatest performance, there's only so much Meryl Streep can do, right? But near the beginning of her career, she got the role of a lifetime, and she gave it everything she had. I mean, the physical transformation, the emotional transformation, what she does with her voice in that movie, and her accent, when she's pale and emaciated and needs help, and she has lots of love and joy in her life, and knows
Ralph, Kuya BND, I'm adapting yung style nyo po na one portrait at a time. Tulad ng ginagawa nyo tuwing nagla-live.
Number 15, Best Actress, Lady. Number 14, Best Actress, Postcard, Edge. Number 13, Best Actress, South Africa. Number 12, Best Supporting Actress, Adaptation. Number 11, Best Supporting Actress, Europe. Number 10, Best Actress, The Post. Number 9, Best Actress, Julia and Julia. Number 8, Best Actress, Crying in the Dark. Number 7, Best Actress, The Prince of Tennyson. Number 6, Best Actress, The Devil Wears Prada. Number 5, Best Actress, So Good. Number 4, Best Supporting Actress, Kramer vs. Kramer. Number 3, Best Actress, Doubts. Number 2, Best Actress, The Bridges of Madison County. And number 1, Best Actress, Sophie's Choice. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching this very long video all the way to the end. Let me know in the comments below how you rank Meryl Streep's 21 Oscar nominations. And we'll see you next time at the Awards Contender.
Ralph, in that way, mas magiging systematic po yung mga or organize yung time at kung anong mga gawing dapat ko pong tapusin. Tama, tama. soon.